When we talk about the Mesozoic era, the age of dinosaurs, we often picture colossal reptiles ruling unchallenged. But what if I told you there was a mammal that occasionally turned the tables, even devouring dinosaur youngsters? Meet Repenomamus, a Cretaceous predator that shows mammals weren't always hiding in the shadows. So, was it truly fearsome enough to terrify a dinosaur? Depends on who you ask. Repenomamus lived around 125 million years ago in what is now northeastern China, specifically in the famed Yixian Formation of the early Cretaceous. Fossils reveal two primary species, Repenomamus robustus and Repenomamus giganticus. The latter measured up to 1 meter over 3 feet in length and weighed an estimated 12 to 14 kilograms, about 26 to 31 pounds, roughly the size of a modern medium-sized dog. Now, if you're imagining a little rodent scurrying around T-Rex's toes, prepare to be surprised. So how exactly did Repenomamus earn its carnivorous reputation? But here's the kicker. In some specimens, paleontologists found baby dinosaur bones, likely from Psittacosaurus, inside the mammal's stomach region. Then we realize these were not shy foragers. They were active hunters or scavengers of dinosaur hatchlings. And that's the real shock. At a time when most Mesozoic mammals were the size of shrews or opossums, Repenomamus was big and bold enough to tackle dinos. Think about it. Most known mammals from this era weighed under 1 kilogram, while Repenomamus could be 10 to 15 times heavier. With powerful jaws and strong limbs, it broke the mold of small, meek Mesozoic mammals. Clearly, not all dinosaurs could rest easy, especially if they'd just hatched or were still juveniles. But before we label it the mammal that terrified dinosaurs, let's be realistic. Repenomamus wouldn't have taken down a fully grown Triceratops or an adult Tyrannosaur. Those were out of its league. Instead, its hunting or scavenging likely focused on baby or smaller dinosaur species. Still, for an early Cretaceous mammal to dine on dinosaurs at all was a huge evolutionary feat, marking a rare glimpse of mammals pushing back in a dino-dominated ecosystem. If you're still here, let's re-engage. This predator vibe might have you wondering, was Repenomamus the only one? So far, it's the best documented example of dino-eating mammals. But the success of Repenomamus raises a tantalizing question. Could there have been others prowling the ancient underbrush, opportunistically snatching dino eggs or infants? Paleontologists suggest it's entirely possible. Each new fossil discovery only adds to the puzzle. So how did Repenomamus stack up physically? Researchers note that Repenomamus robustus had shorter limbs and a more compact build, perfect for grabbing small prey or scavenging. Repenomamus giganticus, on the other hand, took it up a notch with a larger body mass. Some estimates go as high as 20 kilograms, 44 pounds, cementing its role as a top-tier mammalian predator of its time. While it still pales in comparison to large dinosaur carnivores, it was undoubtedly on the heavier side for Mesozoic mammals. But time moves on. As the Cretaceous marched forward, massive changes, including shifting climate and evolving plant life, reshuffled ecosystems. Dinosaurs remained dominant until the end of the Cretaceous, yet creatures like Repenomamus showcased a glimpse of mammals' potential. Then came the KPG extinction, and mammals finally exploded in diversity, though our friend Repenomamus didn't make it to modern times. If we could time travel to the Yixian Formation, treading carefully among feathered raptors and beaked Psittacosaurus, we'd likely see Repenomamus skulking through undergrowth, smelling for vulnerable prey. Maybe we'd spy it raiding a dinosaur nest or gnawing on leftover remains. Does it deserve to be called the mammal dinosaurs feared? Perhaps not all dinosaurs, but those pint-sized hatchlings definitely had reason to stay alert. Ultimately, Repenomamus stands as a testament to the fact that not every mammal in the Mesozoic was small and cowering. It's living, or rather fossilized, proof that evolution had more variety in store for mammals, even under the shadow of the dinosaurs. So, next time you imagine the Mesozoic's scaly overlords, spare a thought for this scrappy mammal that dared to bite back. Sometimes, being overshadowed leads to surprising adaptations, and, in this case, a hungry appetite for dino babies.